Welcome back to Double Portion Overland. I'm Connor, and this is my father Russell, and today we'll be doing a walk around of his 2015 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon Unlimited.
So as you can see, this is my 2015 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. I purchased it at the end of 2019. So this is 5 years of blood, sweat, and tears, and like Jeep always says, just empty every pocket. We've done a lot of, Connor and I have done a lot of upgrades and things to it over the years, and to make it to where we can go overland and do the things that we truly enjoy. We started out by installing the Schmitty-built front bumper along with the Schmitty-built winch. We have the ox beam lights on the front. Have the ox beam A-pillar lights along with the limb risers, but as you can see by the windshield, limb risers don't protect from rocks. I purchased a Tough Stuff Alpha. First started out with a soft shell tent, which works for a lot of people. Didn't work real well for myself. I added the awning when I purchased the tent. I also installed the rack to support the tent, which was kind of a pain to get it lined up and get it to where it wouldn't vibrate and shake and make a lot of funky noises. We got the side steps to make it easier. The Schmitty-built side steps to make it easier to get on top, to open up the tent or shove things back up into the tent. But sometimes those steps are for a younger man, not me. So as part of the steering upgrade, we changed it out to the Synergy tie rod and drag link. I've had those for a couple of years. We added the Synergy track bar reinforcement bracket. It's one of the common fail points on a JK to help with steering. Added the American iron ball joint delete. It is a kingpin style replacement. We've added on the front here, the metal cloak 2.5 inch coil and Bilstein shock. So to also help correct the geometry on the Jeep here, we added the Rancho, help me out son,
Control arm relocation brackets. All right, so for back suspension, he's got the same exact coils as the front, obviously, but for the rear, they're 3.5 inch for the weight, metal cloak spring, and then the AEV edition Bilstein rear shocks. He's also got a Rusty's rear track bar as well, and that's just to correct the axle from side to side, make sure it's centered. So for wheels, he's got the stock Rubicon 17 by 8, I believe, and they might be a 17 by 7.5. With the stock back spacing and everything, they actually have a 1.5 inch wheel spacer just to get them out far enough so they're not contacting any of the suspension or the frame. And then he's running a Nitto trail grappler in a 315 70/17, so almost a 35 inch tall tire. It's proven to be more than enough for everything that we tackle as far as trails go, and it's been a good tire for him so far. All right, now let's go through the front of the Jeep. So he's got a Voe switch just to control all of his spot, A-pillars, fridge in the back, the halo lights on the front, his rear lights. Getting into the Jeep, you can obviously see that it's a 6-speed manual. But getting back to these accessories, he has the bullet point phone mount as well as tablet mount. He usually runs Gaia. What's up, guys? And then he also has a Midland GMRS radio. I don't know if any of you guys have used like a GMRS or what else did we use in the past?
Just regular CB.
Yeah, CB radios. Man, CBs, we could not get them to work. So GMRS has been the best radio that we've had, at least any luck with. Oh yeah, and this Jeep also has 104,000 miles on it, and that's mostly off-road miles. Well, I guess it was daily driven for a little bit, but it's not lived an easy life. All right, so now we're back behind the driver's seat, and Russell has his Pico chairs. He also has a Wavian 5-gallon jug for water, and it does have a pump in it so that it's pressurized. And then here's his air compressor for airing up his tires. We also have a first aid kit right next to his knife. And then over there, he always carries his buddy heater just in case, but there is actually a diesel heater, LF Bros diesel heater that we carry during the winter. So this is what it looks like during the winter time. And then right next to that diesel heater is the bag of accessories for the diesel heater. Okay, so in the back here, Russell carries a Blue Eddy AC 180. He also has his chainsaw. He actually had this rack welded by a local guy. And it usually just, he puts whatever he needs to put up here that won't fit in the front or in the middle of the Jeep. He also has a Iceco refrigerator on a rough country pull out, and this pull out has actually been pretty good. It was not that expensive whenever I bought it. Like, I bought one for my Jeep and his Jeep. We actually made this storage system, hence all the Arkansas license plates on the outside of it, but it just carries a lot of miscellaneous items. We actually have a shower system. It's called the Geyser. It sits in the very back of this. All of our bug stuff, and toiletries in the front. And then below is most of our cooking stuff. So coffee, of course, and dishes. It's not really organized right now, but it was at one point. Also back here we have a front runner table, trail table with the cutting board. He also has a charging system back here. Really simple, just some wood, and then just got this off of Amazon. It's got 2 ports and then a car charger on the other side. So like any good 4-wheel drive rig, this Jeep definitely has its issues that we do need to fix. Like currently the Rubicon sway bar is disconnected all the time. It won't reconnect. That's actually a common issue with these Jeeps. Whenever they get wet, which we wheel in the Ozarks, so there's a lot of water crossings. They get water, moisture on the inside, and then the gear doesn't work. So we'll actually be releasing a video here pretty shortly of us going through and putting on a Sport or Sahara. Honestly, I don't know what model it came off of, but we just got it on eBay, a new sway bar. And then the auto links, like I have, you saw in the last video, I actually undid them. And then also we have a misfire issue to fix on this Jeep as well. It's misfiring on cylinder number 3. So we think it's just a bad coil pack. We actually recently just replaced the coil packs and the spark plugs. So hoping that it's nothing too major, but we'll show a video of going through that as well. We'll just probably include that at the end of doing the Rubicon sway bar delete. But here she is in all her glory. It's been a good Jeep. She obviously needs some love. But we greatly appreciate everybody that has been watching.